everybody, welcome back to Cantonese Food Recipes. I'm Andrew and tonight I'll be showing you guys how to make some delicious lamb chops with onions over here. Check that out. An easy potato mash over here, and also some delicious salad over here. Check that out. Okay, let's get cooking. Okay guys, so over here I got like about 24 to 25 pieces of lamb chops over here that has been washed. I used some baking soda, like 1 or 2 teaspoons, and just put it on and just rubbed it together, and now I just rinsed it up. So now I'm going to show you guys how to marinate these lamb chops here. Place it in our bowl. Okay, so since there's so much lamb chops over here, I'm gonna add in 2 teaspoons of salt. If you don't have a lot of lamb chops, just 1 teaspoon is enough. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some white pepper over here, a good amount of white pepper, and we're gonna add about 6 teaspoons of sugar over here. The sugar will help the lamb chops get a crispy coating when we pan sear these lamb chops in the frying pan. Okay, next I'm going to add in a heaped teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder over here. This is your MSG over here. Okay, now over here I got 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic, store-bought crushed garlic. If you have fresh garlic, you can use that. Okay, we are first going to rub the dry ingredients into the lamb chops over here, so that each piece of lamb chop gets some spices and flavor from these dry ingredients, and also that delicious garlic flavor. So just give this a good rub into the lamb chops over here. Okay, now let's add our wet ingredients. Over here I'm just drizzling some oyster sauce. Doesn't matter more or less. Okay, now I'm going to drizzle some soy sauce all around, just like this. Next we're going to drizzle some Chinese rice wine as well. Okay, now a little drizzle of sesame oil and a little drizzle of olive oil. Okay, let's rub the wet ingredients into these lamb chops over here. Give it a quick rub. Okay, now we are going to add in some cornstarch, about 2 tablespoons over here. The cornstarch is going to help thicken the marinade, and it will help the sauces and spices stick onto the lamb chops over here. Okay, let's rub the cornstarch into the lamb chops over here to thicken up the marinade over here. Just keep on turning the meat all around and twisting the lamb pieces over here. You can see that the sauce and everything is starting to get thick, and that's what we want. Okay, once we give this a good rub, we will put this in the fridge and let it marinate for about 1 hour or 2 hours. Up to you. Depends on when you want to cook these lamb chops over here. But while that's happening, I'm going to prepare some potatoes and some salad. We are going to have a delicious feast tonight. Yummy. Okay, just like that. Let's pop this in the fridge. Okay guys, so over here I cut up 8 potatoes over here. I peeled 8 potatoes. I'm going to pressure cook my potatoes here. Going to just add a little bit of water for the base here. And I'm going to just sprinkle some salt. Okay, I'm going to pop this into my pressure cooker for like 5 minutes or so, and then it'll get very soft for the potato mash. Okay guys, let's prepare our salad over here. So I just washed up some lettuce over here. Let's chop these up. We'll bunch it up just like that. Just gonna chop into thin strands of lettuce over here. Then it'll be easier to put the salad dressing. So just gonna pop these in this bowl here. Okay, so over here I got half a cucumber. So we get little bites in both of our salad bowls over here. Just gonna chop thin slices just like that. Just like this, and pop it into our salad bowl. Okay, next I got 3 tomatoes over here. Just cut these up as well. Also into smaller pieces. Just like that, small pieces. Pop that in the bowl. Okay, and lastly I got 1 purple onion over here. So I'm going to chop these up. I'm going to chop it up from the side over here. Okay. Just like that. Pop that into the bowl. Okay, you can see this is the salad bowl over here. Check out that, beautiful. Okay, let's put in some mayonnaise and stuff inside the salad here. Okay, first I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to sprinkle some white pepper. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. And finally, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise to each bowl over here. Okay, now let's give this a good mix. This is all you need and it'll taste so good, guys. And also if you have some like avocado, you can also add to it, but I don't have avocado today, but I usually add avocado as well. You can also add some apple slices if you like. Also tastes perfectly with this salad over here. The simple, easy salad my mom taught me. You don't even need to buy no salad dressing. Just doing it like this will taste absolutely delicious. And also don't forget to always add in the purple or red onion. You have to add that in. Okay, just like that. You see, that's why we cut up our lettuce into strips like this. Then when we mix up the mayonnaise and all that other stuff, you can see how easy it is. Okay, just like that, I'm gonna mix the other bowl and we just gotta let this set in and all that flavor is gonna pop into the salad over here. Okay guys, let's pan fry our lamb chops over here. Before we pan fry the lamb chops, remember to just cut up 1 onion over here that I just did. So now the wok is very hot and I also added in some olive oil we can put in our lamb chops. Okay, let's put in a few lamb chops at a time. Just put all of them. Let me just see. Yeah, it should fit. Okay, when you pan fry the lamb chops, make sure the flame is not so hot or else it burns. You would want to like cook each side for like 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So after 3 to 5 minutes, we'll flip this around. Okay, after 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, let's flip the lamb pieces around. You can see it's starting to burn up a little bit if you don't flip it. That's why I say you must not The temperature mustn't be so high or else the lamb chop will burn because it has a lot of fat. Okay, we'll flip this around and then let it cook another 3 minutes until the lamb is a bit dry with the sauce. Okay, once your lamb chop has a good sear over here, we can now dump in our onions. Just going to pan fry this with the onions for like a few minutes and then this will be ready, guys. Okay guys, check out our lamb chops over here. Delicious. Okay, let's plate it up. Wow. Wow guys, check that. Delicious. Lamb chops with onions. Okay. One more thing we must do is the potato mash. Okay guys, so here's my potatoes from the pressure cooker. I'm just gonna mash them up first. Okay, it doesn't need to be like completely so smooth because sometimes a bit of thicker pieces will also taste nice with this. First, we're going to add in half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, next we're going to sprinkle some white pepper. Then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of sugar. Okay, over here I got some dried parsley. You can use fresh, just sprinkle a little bit. Okay, then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Then finally we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, now let's just mix this up. Okay guys, it has been a long time cooking, about an hour. Let's check that out. Wow, so looking so delicious over here. Okay, it's time to taste. Okay, so here I got my lamb chop over here, some salad and some potato. Let's taste the lamb over here. Check that out. Wow, smells so good, that garlic flavor. So good. Potato mash, mayo potato mash. So smooth. Pair it with that salad here. Guys, give this recipe a try. This combination is so good for dinner. Hope you guys give this a try. Thanks guys for watching.